Oscar Bevis for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and available on the DAZN.
Give me 1 sec. Start again. Do I need to book in with Matty to get a meeting with you? There is.
Perfect, thank you so much.
Why are you saying what really loud like that?
Tell me what there is to talk about.
I need you for 10 minutes.
What?
Ed, what do you think Sam wants to talk to you about?
Jack Catterall. That's what we ask about every day.
Nothing to do with Jack Catterall.
Oh, a new fighter.
Possibly.
That's it.
Can you get in this for the sake of my thumbnail? For 2 seconds.
What, to
Can I borrow it for 10 minutes? Yeah. Okay. Oscar, give me 10 minutes.
You know you've got to hold the mic. Is your future in
Yeah.
promoting?
I don't know. Who knows?
Be honest, you were gassed.
I don't know.
How gassed were you?
With what?
Ariel Helwani.
Everyone thinks I paid Ariel to say that, to be honest with you. No, but he just said it impulsively, which I was very grateful for. But yeah, I think he's right, though. Why? Why are you smirking?
No, you're keeping it very short and simple.
No,
I thought you'd be.
No, like there isn't any like I didn't pay to.
He's the best fighter I've ever seen. Why he's the biggest ticket seller I've ever seen. Why everyone wants him. You better get your hands in your pocket for this one. Let me tell you, this kid's going to change your sport. He's a pound-for-pound star already. Oh.
How many times have you heard that, Ed?
Every day.
No.
Every day.
No.
Every day. But that's why he's a good manager, because he sells the dream.
Thanks, Eddie.
I'll be honest with you, the deals he gets for his fighters out of me is absolutely disgraceful. Disgraceful.
He was making out like he struggles to get 5 minutes with you.
Well, he does.
I have to book Matty Lawless now because Eddie's on his retirement plan now. I can't even like he only messes me when he absolutely fucking has to now.
Listen, all I'm interested now is walking. What is his hotel?
I probably wouldn't.
Manchester Airport
Hotel. All I like to do is walk around these hotels and have a little pint. That's all. I'm just a
Are
retired.
you having a pint
I
tonight?
thought you're off the drink now.
Never drunk in my life.
Fair.
I'm just a retired boxing fan.
Eddie's just told me the numbers in Australia and like
What fighters are getting paid.
what fighters are getting paid. I'm not going to reveal it because I don't want to be like we don't do that over here.
It's disgraceful.
But that I think Eddie's going to be an Australian promoter very soon.
Yeah.
Don't even think we're going to see him in the UK ever again.
Good. Do you know what's so
Do you
good?
prefer Australia to the UK?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, to be fair, I've never been and I prefer it.
How about this? Imagine that Sam Jones.
Think carefully now before you slander me.
Has the future. Sam Jones has the future of the British boxing prospects in his hands.
Yeah.
Is that a good or bad thing?
Because I'm stepping out of the game. So Sam's in control now.
So what am I
What
doing?
did you, Eddie? Can I ask you? What did you make of Ariel blowing smoke up Sam's arse?
And Sam rinsing it religiously everywhere.
Twice.
He's not mentioned it. I didn't know.
Twice.
He says it to me.
Parsons, we won't go on about you rinsing
Parsons.
things. This is Oscar's interviews anyways.
Sam Jones sent me an interview the other day that he done with IFL going, I'll do your job for you, mate. Look at this. Watch this
Did do it
promote.
for you. There you go. On fire, wasn't I, Coogan?
On fire.
No respect. Eddie, I'll send you my invoice later. Thank you.
No, but we do have to ask, how much did you pay Ariel Helwani?
I haven't got the money to be paying these people, bungs. Ariel said it out of the goodness of his own heart. He said that, but yeah.
Are you two friends?
Ariel, yeah, I get on with Ariel really well.
He's a cool guy, isn't he?
Yeah, I watch all his stuff. I like him. Yeah, very good.
Anyway, yeah, do you actually see your future in promoting?
Don't know,
not
Oscar.
management?
You don't know because boxing takes you to great places, doesn't it? Like anything could happen.
Yeah. Pat Brown.
Yeah.
Real excitement around his debut. Are you nervous?
Timu Hearn, thanks. Thank you, Coogan. Timu Hearn. It's better than what the Primark Hearn.
TikTok shop Hearn.
Yeah. Thanks, Parsons. Fuck off. Oscar's coming for your job anyway, mate. Why are you getting?
We do
why are you
the
getting
same
involved
thing.
in Oscar's interviews as well? Yeah, very. Go on, Pug. Go on, Pug with his pint. You're on the Guinness as well, are you, Andrew? Look at everybody here. Like, I don't.
Look, I haven't touched it. Do you want that?
No, because everyone expects me, right? Because I'm a bit like
Hold that up for the thumbnail.
hyperactive. That I'm like
Sam
a.
Jones and Eddie Hearn on the beers.
Everyone, yeah, that I'm some like baghead.
Does that not look good to you?
Yeah, it does. Look, I had a Guinness in Dublin last year in when was it? The Misfits show. That's the last time I had a beer.
Well, you went out in the Temple Bar?
No, not the Temple Bar. The what's it called? Where was
the
it
one
called?
on the corner, the Ferryman.
The Ferryman. I had a Guinness. I had a Guinness in there. Yeah, it's the last time I had a beer.
Nigel and Jamie were loving it in there.
Yeah, everyone expects me to be like some baghead alcoholic, but unfortunately, don't touch drugs, don't drink.
Good man. I respect that. Pat,
Yes.
are you nervous for tomorrow?
No, not at all. I mean, it's the most relaxed I've ever been for a fight card, to be
I
honest
feel
with
like
you.
I've heard you say that.
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
though.
No, honestly, no, not this relaxed. Not this relaxed. I think Mark Dickinson is in a really good fight. Conor Tudsbury's in a good fight. Cameron's in a really good fight that everyone really wants to see. And then the headline is Pat Brown. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm blessed to be in this position, Oscar, to be honest with you.
What do you want to see from Pat other than obviously he needs to enjoy it for himself? He needs to soak up the occasion.
Enjoy
What do you want to see in the ring though?
Enjoy it, but display what he's all about. He's all action, and people will see that. But this guy, if you watch him, because I know people are quick to slander opponents for debuts, have a look at this Argentinian that he's fighting. He comes to fight, so it will make for a good spectacle tomorrow.
How quickly do you move, Pat?
Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm not going to do anything reckless, but after his first couple of performances, people are going to want to see him in title fights straight away. It's not the case. We're going to just build him the correct way and let him off the leash when myself, Jamie Moore, and Tom Dallas think so.
Do you know what I like about what we're going to see tomorrow? Obviously, it's going to be loud, it's going to be noisy, he's done tickets. Eddie was saying it's like the support Johnny Fisher has now and the early Josh Warrington support. So we're not just talking big support, like that's huge.
Yeah. Anybody that
doing
sells
two-
in excess of 1,000 tickets for
Has he
any
done
fight.
2,000, would I be right in
Not
saying?
not two, but it's in between. What it's about 1,400, something like that.
So I'm going, innit?
It's well, tell me a fighter that sells that on their debut. There isn't one.
Would you make a Jordan Flynn's t-shirt yesterday?
Jordan's Jordan. He sells the fight.
You like Jordan?
Yeah, I get on with Jordan. Like I've got no like ill feeling towards Jordan. I wish him nothing but the best. He's just fighting my fighter and my mate Cameron, and I expect Cameron to light him up like New Year. So that's what we think.
Do you think he's taking confidence from that Gavin Grimm fight?
Of course.
Like, do you think he'll be more confident than the first time they were scheduled to fight?
No, I don't know, because I think Jordan believes in himself. He's a game kid. You can see he doesn't take a backward step in fights. He comes to have it, and I think the same again tomorrow. I just don't think he's going to be good enough to deal with Cameron.
Quick one on Jack. We haven't spoke to
He's
him.
actually here, Jack. He's just got here about 10 minutes ago. Yeah.
How is he?
Great.
Just great.
Yeah, great. Happy. Obviously, it was a massive disappointment of what happened next
I was
week.
going to say, that must have been a hard night,
Yeah,
considering all the work that was done, a hard night to swallow.
You can't listen. You get to that point where you fight for the interim title. You're 1 millimetre away from fighting Teofimo Lopez in a Times Square, and it gets taken away from you by a couple of points because Jack didn't do enough in the fight. I still think he won, but you can't complain because of the way the fight went. And listen, good luck to Arnold Barboza, but Jack will be back. Jack's going to be back in the summer in a big fight.
What do you think went wrong for Jack? If you could pinpoint...
Just didn't do enough in spots. Just needed to do more. And but like I say, you can't cry over spilt milk, Oscar. It's what it is. Didn't get knocked out, didn't get outclassed, just got pipped, and it can't happen again.
Do you like Tio versus Barboza?
Yeah.
It's a quality fight, isn't it?
Good fight.
How off his nut is Tio, though?
Yeah, he's
he's
a complete Fruit Loop, isn't he, Teofimo?
But he also does a very good job of selling.
Yeah, he does. And it's a good fight with Barboza. I'm really interested. Hopefully I can try and go there and watch it.
Picking this back up with Sam Jones, just had to say hello to Mr. Jack Catterall. Johnny Fisher versus Dave Allen, the rematch. They had the press conference the other day, and there was a quietness. There was a Sam Jones voice missing from the room.
Yeah.
You and Johnny came back together for the first fight.
Yeah.
Am I right in saying you're not working together now?
No, we're not working together. We're not working together anymore. And listen, Johnny's forever my mate, and I wish him all the best.
Is there no more than that, or
no? There's nothing more
is there
than
any
that.
like reasoning we can have?
No,
I know it's a personal matter.
No, there's no fallout. Genuinely, there's no fallout. It's just I have my belief, and he probably has his. But listen, I'm I wish Johnny nothing but the best. I turned Johnny pro. I've got nothing but love for Johnny and his family, and I wish him all the best.
Is there not a bit of sadness there? Like you said, you turned Johnny pro, so I guess when you
really.
turn someone pro, you want to finish the...
Yeah, not really. Honestly, not really. It's life. It's life. Some things work, some things don't work out. But like I say, you don't wish anything wrong. Like Johnny's my mate, still my mate. He will always be my mate. Good luck to him.
Yeah. Was there difficulty when you... Because you've got a lot of fighters in that Jamie and Nigel camp. Is there like a...
No,
Does it make things tough
No,
at
no,
times?
not
even in this situation. Just
honestly,
take this situation...
Like, on my life, not at all. Listen, after the fight, I was asked numerous times who won the fight. I thought Dave Allen won the fight. My mind hasn't changed. Johnny thinks one thing, his dad, and they think that Johnny won the fight. Fine, no problem. It's all opinions, isn't it? But my opinion was, and I'm not just changing it because I love Johnny and like I manage Johnny. Like I believe Dave Allen won the fight, and Johnny needs to be given a lot of credit for going back into the fight with Dave Allen, because you have to understand.
And for the fight itself, for the bollocks.
Because you've got to understand as well, right? Johnny, now we're on the subject, he's a freak of nature. He sells stupid amounts of tickets that, like, it's out of nowhere. And he has done since the early stages, even from, I think, his like third or fourth fight in, because Johnny turned pro in COVID. But even when there was like 2,000 people there, or 1,500 people there, when Dillian White pulled out of the fight against, I can't remember the fight he was meant to be involved in, but Chantel Cameron headlined it, and Johnny was the co-main event of it. And that was Johnny's first fight in front of fans. Even from that moment onwards, Johnny, who's had no amateur experience, was lumped in this, like, under the lights, and had to perform in front of huge crowds. So Johnny, the reason why I'm saying this is Johnny could chose another path. Yeah, he'd have got a lot of stick for it, right, if he didn't fight Dave Allen. But reality is, Johnny's got a fan base. So Johnny could have gone and fought a dustbin man on at the Copper Box, and his fans would still show up to watch it. So the fact he's taken the Dave Allen fight shows what type of person he is. Good luck to them both. Love Dave, love Johnny. May the best man win.
What have you made of the Big John, Gareth and Spencer Oliver situation?
Big John is acting like a father. Do you understand? So, like, you're going to act emotionally and speak emotionally. Like on the night, Big John said that Johnny lost. He told Dave he believed he lost, but then he changed his mind recently and watched it again and decided Johnny's won. But Big John's being protective over his son, like any father would. So you can't really begrudge him of that. And I think John probably thought that when he's come round his house for yeah, I don't know what the fuck are you doing, Parsons. He's
Have you been taken off your train of thought?
what's he doing? Like, oh God, Parsons. But yeah, Big John is speaking on like that. He's invited Gareth and Spencer Oliver around for his house for a Chinese, so he's kind of thought that they probably wouldn't act the way they did, but they were just, like I say, Gareth and Spencer was saying what the vast majority of people thought, that Dave Allen won the fight, and they were speaking their minds and doing what their jobs really. You can't. It happened with Gavin Gwen against Cameron. Even though I thought Cameron won that fight.
Eddie said.
Yeah, Eddie said it. But I think Eddie's watched it back and he thinks Cameron's won the fight now. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to kind of watch a fight back. But on the night, everyone's like, oh, it's a robbery. Like, you can't really...
Boxing's very reactionary, isn't it?
Of course. So I think that hopefully that relationship gets squashed, because TalkSport are a big part of boxing and sport in general. So those two guys were just giving their opinion. But Big John's acting how any dad would act, being protective over his son.
Bring on the rematch. Final one. I've got to ask you about Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
Do you like that fight for AJ? I'll be honest. I whilst there's things going on in the background, I want to see that fight.
I don't mind it. Like, listen, you and Parsons will be both there with your party hats on.
It's a fucking YouTube dream.
Wherever it is, in Las Vegas, wherever it will be, you two
It could be in Timbuktu.
You two pair will be over there with your flipping, with your pints and your pints and whatever, your burgers and chips, and like you will have it right off over there. But I'll be honest with you, I will watch that fight definitely, and so will everybody else. And anybody that says else, anybody that says, oh, no, listen, Edward, 2 seconds. Jake Paul against Anthony Joshua.
Ed.
Eddie.
I bet the title said Sam Jones and Eddie Hearn.
By the way, he's asking.
Hearn interview. Oh, Sam Jones popped up.
I mean, you wanted to ask him a question. You called him.
No, it was on about Jake Paul against Anthony Joshua. I think everybody will watch it. No, and people are lying if they say they're not going to. And I would quite like to see Anthony Joshua chin Jake Paul. It'd be quite funny. What's he doing behind me?
Can I also ask you something that Eddie said to me earlier?
No.
No. Ed, the camera lens.
30 seconds. You get 20k.
I don't need help getting views. To be fair, I don't need help getting views.
No.
I don't need help. I don't need help.
Sitting on the
I could do with
Ed, the camera lens is only a certain size.
Eddie. I could do with a loan, but not views. Can I have something out of your retirement pot?
We tried.
Eh? He didn't like that one.
Joe, he did say to me earlier. He said he thinks he could be competitive with Jake Paul in a ring.
Did he?
Yeah.
Eddie, did you say you'd be competitive with Jake Paul? Be honest.
To me earlier. You said you'd be competitive.
He said to me, would you be scared if you were there with the thought of Jake Paul fighting Anthony Joshua? I went, I wouldn't be scared if I was fighting Jake Paul, let alone AJ fighting him.
That's fair. That's fair.
He said, oh, do you think you'd beat Jake Paul? I went, no, but I would probably be competitive. Like, yeah, I think I'd probably get sparked, but like, I mean...
How much? Be honest, I'm actually interested in this. No. Would you fight
10
Jake
million.
Paul for 10 million
Yes.
quid? So why are they not making that fight?
What, me against Jake
Yeah.
Paul?
I actually agree with Sam.
You agree with me?
Yeah.
But with what?
Why would you not? Why would they not make that?
It's insane. 10 million quid.
Yeah, but to be fair, is Eddie's dignity of getting knocked out by Jake Paul, he would consider that worth more than 10 million.
If he's serious, right, about fighting for 10 million quid, somebody make that fucking fight right now. Or him against anybody. It'd be hilarious.
Who would you want to see him fight if you could pick?
Who's the guy that runs MVP? Nikisa.
Nikisa.
Yeah,
All
something
right,
like
then, so
that.
if you say Eddie would definitely have to fight for 10 million,
Yeah.
what's your price?
My price.
Yeah. And who would it be?
£1 million, and I would fight.
Who's the biggest Forest fan? Lee Wood. They don't really work, actually.
No, I can't fight Lee Wood. Lee Wood would kill me, to be fair.
So it's got to be someone that wouldn't kill you.
Yeah, within the boxing fraternity that's around my weight, I would fight any of them for £1 million.
£1 million?
£1 million.
Right. Pounds, what are you weighing?
Pounds.
Roughly. What are you weighing in pounds so we can
I
put
am
this out?
13 stone on the dot, Oscar.
See, that's more of an amateur. Pounds.
But I would have to lose
pounds,
weight because I
not
don't want to fight at 13 stone because...
Right. Yeah, I was going to say, I realised the other day that I weigh the same as Chris Eubank Jr., so that's not...
Yeah, but yours is all beer and pie and mash, innit?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Beer and pie
But no,
mash.
£1 million, I'll fight anyone.
Right. There we go. £1 million, you'll fight anyone.
Yeah.
Sam Jones?
Thank you,
You're the
Oscar. Dramatic interview. See you later.